Every few years, somebody announces that publishing is dying. But the people who have actually watched this industry across the decades, through the boom years, the digital crash, the rise of self-publishing, keep saying the opposite. The currents shift, but the river keeps flowing. And for 2026, a veteran Christian literary agent's read on the year is full of good news, especially if you write about faith. Here is the first thing a seasoned agent will tell you. Publishing is always facing shifting currents. There is always something new to respond to, some fresh challenge. That is not a reason to panic. It is just the nature of the work. And the people who learn to read the current are the ones who keep moving forward. Think of how much one career can span. The Christian bookstore boom, the digital disruption everyone thought would end print, the hybrid world we live in now, where traditional, self, and hybrid publishing all exist side by side. Each era felt like the end of something. Each one became the beginning of something else. So let me give you a veteran agent's honest map of 2026. What is opening up, what is changing, and where the opportunity is. And the headline genuinely surprised me. The single hottest category in publishing right now is one that should make every faith author sit up. For close to 2 years now, Bibles, and anything closely tied to a Bible, have been selling like rarely before. Bible studies, deep dives into a single book of Scripture and what it means for us today. By this agent's estimate, a striking share of the top nonfiction bestsellers fit that description. And that is exactly where publishers are pointing their energy. Hear what that means if you are a writer of faith. The market is hungry for Scripture. The doors that were hard to walk through a few years ago are swinging open for exactly the kind of work many of you feel called to do. If you have a Bible-rooted idea, a study, a deep look at a single book, a way into Scripture that meets people where they are, publishers are actively looking for it right now. On the fiction side, the word is, bring something a little different. Editors will always have room for solid historical fiction or romantic suspense, but what really makes them lean in is the unexpected, the genre mashup, the premise that does not quite fit a tidy box. If your story is a little quirky, a little surprising, that is not a liability this year. That is the hook. Now, one caution from the agent's chair, because this matters. Do not write to the trend. Write from your calling first, the book you are actually meant to write, and then let a wise guide help you see where that book fits the openings in the market. Trends tell you which doors are open. They do not get to tell you who you are. Here is a trend almost nobody saw coming. A decade ago, we were writing the obituary for the big bookstore chains. Today, they are growing again. The largest chain is reportedly opening dozens of new stores a year, and others are expanding too. Physical shelf space, real, browsable, walk-in discovery is coming back, and audiobooks keep climbing right alongside it. So step back and notice the shape of this. More doors are opening, not closing. A shelf in a store, a listener with headphones, a reader on a screen. The author who thinks in terms of doors, plural, is the author positioned to thrive. The trend that will be in the headlines all year is what is happening with AI in publishing. Expect many more lawsuits, fights over copyright, over intellectual property, over whether authors whose work was used to train these systems will be compensated. This is messy, and it is unresolved. But underneath the noise is a real question of justice for the people who actually did the writing. So for you, the posture is simple. Know what you own. Understand your rights. Pay attention to the contracts you sign and the clauses about your work and these tools. Your words are your stewardship. Guarding them well is part of taking the gift seriously. There is one more current worth naming, and it runs under all the others. Writing is a lonely business, and a more fractured one than ever. Which is why genuine community, other writers who know your name and your work, is needed now more than it has ever been. It is one thing no shift in the market can take from you. And maybe this is the most encouraging thread of all. The agent who shared these trends did not choose publishing. She felt placed in it, that it was, in the end, a calling. If you are a writer, that may be your story too. The market will keep shifting. The calling does not. This is why Nori Media Group does what it does. to help you read the currents without being swept away by them. We have a companion video on the digital and creator economy side of 2026. It pairs naturally with this one, and it is linked below. Together, they give you the whole map. The doors are opening. The market is hungry for exactly what many of you are called to write. This is a good year to be a faith author. So tell me in the comments, which of these trends opens a door for the book you are working on? Subscribe for more on where Christian publishing is heading. Share this with a writer who needs the encouragement. And visit faithandflame.com